Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So, let's go find and talk to Hien. See if what we're gonna have to do to make the Chekhov's gun come true. No, wait a minute. I mean, liberate Doma. I kind of wish the weather was a little bit better here in the steppe, because these cutscenes are, depending on how they are orchestrated within the system, are going to be less impressive due to all this fog, but yeah, whatever. That's just one thing about MMOs, you know, they have weather usually, and the weather's not always good.
The Kami are merciful! My Lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them?
Looks like he almost lost his arm at some point. That's a hefty scar.
You giddy! Go Asetsu! And,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude.
Scar on his head, too. Royalty bowing to us. It's a nice change of pace. Although technically, I mean, Amrek took us to dinner, so... Until you take me to dinner, Hien.
There's no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side.
Something I really like about Hien is they use the Highlander model.
What of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home.
Use the Highlander model on him and instead of the Midlander model. So he's... I think they still made him a little bit short for a Highlander, but he's,
I have
you know,
made
he's
my
beefy.
decision. You giddy. I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest. I mean to return at the head of the Xaela army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Yep.
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still.
One of my ears is popping.
'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Xaela I can.
It's actually a really good plan. Xaelas are
Furthermore,
beasts.
by championing the mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
But of course. But of course.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
Yes, Lise. That's why we...
So they say. Though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance.
There's that phrase again. Pale reflection. I think it's an older version of
For
pale
ours
imitation.
is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
If the fog wasn't there, we'd have a nice blue sky. This would be all blue and shit and nice looking. Let's grab some healing boots. Weapon rewards. Yep, Serena spoke of it. Seems legit. Seems like a sound plan to me. You know what? Let's get on a mount that makes more sense. I guess our chocobo would suffice, right? There's a quest you can do back in Ishgard, like a long time ago, that we could have done at like level 51 or 52 or something, that lets your chocobo be able to fly if you've unlocked all the Aether Currents. I know I've mentioned it at least once, but I actually don't care about that quest because, I mean, I already have flying mounts, for one thing, and for another thing, normal chocobos, according to Final Fantasy lore, shouldn't be able to fly, so... You know, they explain it, you know, and stuff, but I just don't care about them explaining it. Normal chocobos shouldn't be able to fly. It's just not a thing that they should be able to do. We could take the bridge. Or we could use the warp staff. Oh, she is a Xaela. This is her home. More below. That looks like Katun. But I think they say like Hoktun or something like that. Like it's like the K is like a or something like that. I don't fucking. It's supposed to be Mongolian. We'll let them take over pronunciations when they say it and speaking. And you can follow along in the text box and be just as confused as me. It's a language almost more confusing than French. At least as far as pronunciations go. Don't get me started on French spellings. Ugh. Ah, so Timulon was the is the matriarch. She can see the future? Hmm.
Tamarun Hatun, Serena, I am returned.
I think the K was just straight up silent.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us.
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
Oh, so she's like some sort of wildwood astrologian, huh?
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
The Otun? But that's a D and a G.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam, as a warrior of the Mall. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Serena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
Her horns are long.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
Serena reminds me of my...
Wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
I like that old grandma. Granny Longhorn. Granny Longhorn Steakhouse. But what I was saying about Serena is I like her because she reminds me of my friend Remy's Aura a lot. Not the pink, but her facial expressions and demeanor. Although I guess technically if you got to know Remy, you would think I was crazy because she can usually be quite fiery, especially if running a dungeon with morons. Other stuff of a more pressing matter, you say? You gotta make us do chores. There he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people? The hungry fox stars staring at the bull's testicles, therefore warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle? Okay. Golo Golo, huh? Hien's shorter than I remember him being. Now pay special attention to this next bit, because we're going to enter into a little contest, and how well you do can change what dialogue you get. Our quarriers want to avoid the Xaela and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Clyde? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we might lure our Gullo Gullo. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? I say hell yeah. Far from men and far from water. So, if you were just going to try to get this quest done as quickly as possible, you could throw the contest and just lose. Right? But we're not going to do that. We're not going to throw the contest. Why would we throw the contest? That's just silly. Clyde is a competitive Alamigan. Yes, yes. And there's 3 outcomes. You can, I think you can rig it so that you lose. You can beat Hien, and you can also tie. And of the 3, I think I've only ever beaten or lost to him. I know my first or second times through, I didn't really care too much. I guess this is far enough away, right? Hoofprints and wagon tracks are unmistakable in the earth. Perhaps there are Gullo Gullo near. Yeah. No. They said that that would mean that, you know, hoofprints and other things would mean there's too many. You know, like we're not far enough away. This one we want. Sack of entrails. Gullo gullo. There are 2 of them. We should not have made this bargain. Well, that's 2 portions of meat, right? Yep. For each gullo gullo you slay, you get a portion of meat. And if I remember right, I think that Hien comes back with 5. But I don't fully remember. Now remember... So what did they say? A word of advice. Our warriors want to avoid the saline sediments, but is fond of flowing waters. So basically, you want to come to this one near the river. I think this one will spawn 3. Oh look, there's like a little entrail like hanger. They look like sausages. Oh my. That brings us up to 5 portions. So I think we're gonna be best off going up to the one near the Crooked Coin. It's slightly closer than this one near Moonrise, but they're practically in the same place, and this one near Moonrise is closer to the path. So Mushu. Pink birds. Big birds. Swing. Ah, great. We got to deal with Mushu. And with that, well, our contest should be won. I believe that brings us up to what? 8 servings of Gullo Gullo? Now see, isn't that skybox great looking? Like, that's the sort of skybox you're supposed to have for the first cutscenes with Hien. And I would have waited, but I gotta record when I can, so... Rain or shine, recording's ass is mine. Yep. Sure did. Used all my bait. You are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gullo Gullo. Okay, so he had 6. The meat of 8 Gullo Gullo did he bring. A fine day's work, and undeniably the greater portion. Yeah, so confident that you gave me the information I needed to find them. He compliments you, and he's like, "Sweet, got a great ally." And if you lose to him, he's like, "I'm sure it's just your first time hunting them. I'm sure you're just holding back, or something." Oh, she's gonna cook for us. Let's grab this rapier. We might be able to use it on Red Mage. Have some good fun. Oh, we're getting equal weapons to what we've got, finally. You can find them in my yurt, stocking supplies. Dorbe. I trust it will be a good experience. Maybe Xaela's have a different opinion on what she was sent to do. You'll see when we get there. Just think about fuel for the fire, though, and then think about, I don't know, the prairie and the pioneers in the United States and what they used to fuel their campfires quite often, because they had no other choice. Yep. It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. But again, you've never mind getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? Gather dung. That's right. That's right, they're having us pick up shit. It is what it is. Talk about a quest, huh? Literally, the main storyline quest. Go help your friend pick up shit. And it appears to be, you know, they're called purr bowls, but you know, those are basically, you know, more bowls like we saw. Well, I guess I didn't record floors 111 to 120, but you can fight purr bowls they're called like deep palace marbles or whatever. They look exactly like these purr bowls here in Palace of the Dead. And ooh, is that an A rank hunt or a B rank hunt? Or no, it's a fate. Okay, it's a fate monster over there. Sometimes I get confused about what's a fate monster and what's not, because, you know, we're basically just on plains, right? Like, there's some mountainy hills and such, and, you know, the river, but you can see really far in this zone. And that's one of the things that, you know, is really admirable about it. Here you go. Here's your 4 piles of shit. Nope, I did not. Oh, she's got a green face. Why is it hard? I like this part. She basically described patriotism. And see, this is one of the reasons I like Lys. It's a fairly overlooked line of dialogue because of the quest that it is associated with. Everyone is like, I had to pick up poop. Which, I mean, is understandable, but, you know, it was just virtual poop. And, I mean, I have to pick up my dog's poop sometimes when they poop in the wrong yard, so, you know. Sure did, and I went and picked up poop. I'm gonna assume that Clyde washed his hands before the sunset. Or more realistically, cleaned off his gauntlets.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Those are some big-ass bowls. Getting in some training. Getting ready. Gotta make sure his sword arm is still strong.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
Master Shun, huh?
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Let the low blow on.
Yes. It is a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Why aren't we drawing our katanas? You gave me just what I needed, just what I needed. I guess we'll take this katana. It doesn't really matter. It's not really better than what we've got, so. great pilgrimage, eschewing Hien, cart and horse, and walked for many malms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named BARDAM'S METTLE. There at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yol. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough, and where's the entrance to BARDAM'S METTLE? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Chakaso, where lie the bones of the great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Xaela, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to BARDAM'S METTLE. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just to get to the trial. Yep. More than that, you may know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Ha! What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to BARDAM'S METTLE! We should be able to get there. Wait, Hien, oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. Thanks. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. Oh, you've passed the trial? Yeah, okay, it'll be a cakewalk. Or we'll just have to admit that Serena's more badass than us if we fail. But I don't think we will. Now they said that Bardam, you know, he went on foot, but don't be deceived. Just use your mounts. There's no reason not to, yeah. Yeah, we probably will. But we'll kick their ass when we do, so, you know. It'll be fine. Standing watch. Aha! Hawkeye? That hasn't existed in the game for... Oh... They got rid of that in Stormblood, I was pretty sure. I might be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did. Because I got rid of sub-skills, and it used to be a sub-skill that I would put onto my machinist. Add 3 more body bags to Clyde's body count. This dungeon walker is where we're going. Spoiler alert. Hey, look, they ran into some too. Yeah, they're the Oronir, and the green ones are the Buduga. Now this should be another thing that keys you in on the fact that we're going to pass this trial, is all those warriors clearly have passed the trial if they're you know, considered warriors of their tribe, and you know, seeking to improve their stakes in the Nadam, or Nadam, or Nadam, son. Standing watch. Unfortunately for you, I killed the medics. These ones are tougher than the last. Actually living and shit. Alright, looks like we made it. Or we're gonna make it. Also, as far as these Aetherites go, only the one in Reunion is gonna be attunable right now. You can't attune to the other two until... You can't attune to this center one until after BARDAM'S METTLE. And you can't attune to this one until you get flying. So... yeah, it's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh look, Lisa's doing squats. Let's do squats with Lisa. Let's see, we'll stop targeting at her so we don't turn towards her. And then we'll do squats. Yay. Synchronized squats. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, considering we just killed guys that overcame it, I think we should be fine to overcome it. In the footsteps of Bardam the Brave! Let's look at our rewards for this. Some I-273 armors, which are reskinned, dyeable reskinned versions of the Airy armor from Heavensward. Masquerading as Doman gear for some reason. Tiger skin coats, kudzu tunics, and a Yol whistle. So we're gonna get a new mount out of this dungeon. Hot damn. I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, so gonna end the video here because clearly we don't have enough time to do a dungeon right now. And I'll pick the next video up whenever the queue pops. And while I could go on tank, I think I'm actually just gonna go on samurai. Just to let it get ahead of my tank anyway. And you know, so the queue might take a little while. Anywho, thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.